In this episode, we're going to look at the effects of an eruption from the Super Volcano Yellowstone. Many may not realize that Yellowstone doesn't house an active volcano, but rather the entire park is an active volcano. The first major eruption of Yellowstone is reported by scientists to have been 2.1 million years ago and one of the largest volcanic eruptions in history, covering nearly 6,000 square miles in ash. The most recent major eruption is believed to have happened around 640,000 years ago. It altered the terrain, causing the ground to collapse into the magma reservoir, leaving a giant caldera. We have no way to know when the volcano will have another major eruption. It may be tomorrow or thousands of years from now. But it will alter history again at some point. Let's consider what that will look like. A super eruption would likely be preceded by intense seismic activity across the entire park. Imagine all of Yellowstone in an earthquake state for weeks or even months as the earthquakes break up the rocks above the magma. The lava itself would be less spectacular than one would likely imagine for this scenario. While it would certainly be massive, most would be contained in the park within about a 40-mile radius. Only about one-third would actually make it into the atmosphere, however at this scope that is still significant. Even more destructive and significant though would be the volcanic ash, which consists of shattered rocks and glass. Models show a cloud would erupt and spread in all directions. This destructive ash storm would darken the sky, smother crops, destroy buildings and disrupt power production. It's predicted this ashfall could bury the states of Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, and Colorado in upwards of 3 feet of volcanic ash, rock, and fractured volcanic glass, creating a truly apocalyptic horror scene in the suffering areas and the rest of the world. The event would kill around 100,000 people almost instantly and make most of North America uninhabitable. The ash clouds would move across the entire globe in a short period. It is estimated they would reach the UK in as little as 5 days. The food supply would suffer greatly from the ash and global climate impact. This would result in a global-scale food shortage and massive starvation for many. So much of what we know would be destroyed and disrupted. Building structures, machinery, water supply, and transportation would all be hit hard on a global scale. Survival would be an increasingly challenging task. A miniature global ice age would likely be triggered by the sulfur dioxide thrown into the atmosphere and reflecting solar radiation. As you can see, this is a true end of the world as we know it situation. Fortunately, it is a low probability event in that they are generally spaced 100,000 years or so apart. Nonetheless, it's an event worth prepping for.